People trust EMA to help them get it right the first time because we're really the only company in the industry that blends advanced simulation tools that we develop and use, consulting expertise and measurement expertise. And our brand is that we can come in and we have a wealth of expertise and tools at our disposal to troubleshoot EMI problems, to help you design better. Where do you shield? How do you bond? How do you design a platform to meet the end use requirements of whatever environment it's going to be in? Simulation and test have very different value propositions at different parts of the program. Before you build something, you're building CAD, you're doing digital design work anyways, and in lots of other industries and lots of other parts of aerospace and defense, simulation is commonplace. They use it for fluid flow, they use it for structures, for aerodynamics, for strain, and for fatigue. And really, we've been the pioneers of using it for electromagnetic effects. It's just really complicated. Part of the reason that we've developed all the technology behind EMC Plus and Charge Plus is because as consultants, we needed those tools. So we've made them such that they can solve the problems that we as consultants need to solve. You can figure out what knobs to turn very early in a program because that lets you avoid really easy mistakes that you don't need to make. Things like routing, bonding, grounding, you're saving money by not testing things that aren't likely to pass. You can rule out so many easy problems at their root before you get too far into a program. And testing then becomes a demonstration, right? So if you are hoping to pass a test, you haven't done an appropriate amount of engineering work to get there. And if you haven't been using advanced simulation there, you carry a lot of risk into these tests. And that risk can kill a company, it can kill a project, it can set you back months or years depending on the types of problems that you're in. So we specialize in deploying simulation early and often because we know the problems that you're going to run into. We know how you're going to have to demonstrate it. We know how to run the tests. We run the tests. And that makes us really good simulation engineers. And likewise, we do as much risk reduction as we can. Unfortunately, a lot of the standards still require you to test, which means you need to go build something, you need to procure it. Test articles aren't cheap, especially on like a military program where the materials can be hundreds of thousands of dollars for a simple test. You want to make sure you test it right. And a lot of the standards talk about the right ways to do things, but there's always room for interpretation. And our stance on testing it the way that it's going to be installed on the platform sounds simple, but it's not. You have to take samples or sections of airplanes and fuel tanks and fasteners and test them in a manner that one, doesn't take 7 or 8 months to complete a test, but two, meets the intent of the requirement. And we're able to do that by blending both sim and test together really effectively.